I'll show max stats towards the end once I have to do this.
Let's go ahead and teleport down to Bleakers, and then we'll start pushing the inner ring. I forgot to pick up Siege, that's my bad. Yeah, I got him. Alright. I'm currently live on YouTube with no Discord comms being communicated, FYI. The good news is it's not streaming sound from Discord, so you can say all you want. To secretly record what people are saying. Yep, Richard. That's funny. What is that Discord sound? Oh, it's Binks. That's okay. I was like, why do I keep hearing this? Binks doesn't mute his Discords. I don't know why. I just hear his Discord pinging on and on. Yeah. Hopefully they don't bomb us. Yo, what's up, everyone? Thanks for coming and stopping by the stream. We're pushing Blackreach this month. We got our good buddy Meep or Binks pushed to Emp, so he's been reigning for 9 hours. He's asleep right now, so he'll probably get passed, but we're gonna try and keep him as Emp as long as possible, and overall just run this campaign as best we can for EP. EP's been losing Blackreach for a while now, so we're gonna see what we can do. Let's get some rain. Let's get the range siege down because we got a lot of siege on us already. So get some ballistas down. And I totally didn't buy more ballistas, so I'm going back to mine right now. That's the best feeling, is burning somebody's Lancer. Yo, what's up? Where you guys been? Decided to join the real party or what? Huh? Where you guys been? You decided to join the real party or what? We're having anti-siege is hilarious. Oh my gosh, he almost just killed him. He's so low. He's shooting that coal. Oh, his coal fire's gone. There's still cold fires on the wall if you can get up there quick enough. He just shot it. Alright, I got his cold fire. But I think I want to buy some meat bags so that I can shoot the D-ring next time. I'm going to start doing anti-siege just so I can hit these guys. That would be hilarious. Well, dude, this glass set needs to quit proccing when nobody's even attacking me. The glass set and the little thing that's, I know, that other set that like the thing jumps behind you. What's that set called? Yeah, Scavenging Maw. I just keep getting hit by both of those sets. You can just drop a negate on the door too. Farragut is flagged. Blue scroll is there. So as soon as it flips, we need to go to Arius. I don't know why the AD would be trying to take that, but You cannot teleport from this keep. You're going to have to use a stone. Yeah. There's also people here at the mine, too. I'm going to check out mine, and then I'll go Farragut. Arius's mine is safe. I'm headed to Farragut right now. Almost there. Oh shoot, I'm gonna get dismounted. Oh man, I need to buy some camps. I think they're on the inner door. Yeah, they're on inner door, 23%. There's a few of them. I'm gonna try and take them out. Might wait until the doors open actually, just because there's quite a few of them. There's at least 5, I think. Doors coming down now. Josh Tastic. One down. Josh is dead. On a guy named Jim now. Samwise. Can't streak for some reason. Two down. Yeah, they're wiped. Numi literally just went off on them, by the way. Numi needs to settle down. I don't know who told Numi that Necro is good, but he's just trying to prove a point, I think. Everybody's like, Necro's really bad, worst class in the game, and then Numi's just like, watch this. Hold my beer. Yeah, basically. Poor Arcanist. Nobody realizes just how bad Arcanist really has it. Yeah, don't worry, guys. I'll rep this door all by myself. I got it. I would sure hope you got more than 900 AP. What's up, everyone? Drop some comments in the chat. Let's chat. Q&As. Let's go. Me maining the Blackreach campaign. EP's been losing the Blackreach campaign for the last couple of months, so we're gonna see if we can't help actually win this campaign. especially by holding Binks as Emperor as long as possible. So. Yeah. What up, Everkin? How you doing, dude? That's the rebrand. Rebranding ESO. Let all your New World fans and all your Throne and Liberty people know that ESO is the place to be the top PvP MMO in the genre. So. Mag Sorc too strong? Yes, Mag Sorc is really strong. Mag Sorc, in my opinion, is the most mobile class in the game, which allows you to do a lot of content by yourself. PvE, PvP, you can 1vx, you have great utility in groups, you're really great in 1v1s. Mag Sorc really shines in 1v1s. But people will think that Mag Sorc is the best simply because of its shields and how it can win every 1v1 comp, and that's not true. Mag Sorc is not the best 1v1er, unlike what most people think. Mag Sorc can lose to a good Nightblade, a good DK. So, yeah, range player is very easily probably the top 1v1 class if you know how to play it right. But overall, Mag Sorc is definitely probably the best overall class, I think. It's a wider range of what you can do. Group 2 is gonna push over to take Harlones. I just think as long as people know their call outs, it's fine. Ziggy's getting off for a bit. Fine, I will take Harlones all by myself. Wish me luck. Yeah, that might be my daughter screaming in the background. Why not get one down right here? Dang. I picked a bad spot to put down 3 ballistas. We have Harlan's open, so. That was the perfect Daedric armor hit just now. I had a bomber that pulled me and like 4 other people in. I hit Daedric armor and they all died right next to me, but I didn't die. I meant to hit shield, but I hit Daedric armor instead. Yeah. Yeah, if you hit it while you're on ice staff back bar though, you also get the ice staff block mitigation as well. Because while Equipping an ice staff reduces the block cost by 36% and increases the amount of damage you can block by 20%. So technically it's a 60% block mitigation. Yeah, that's if you block from ice staff. Shields are so good though. True. Overpowered, Barack. The shields also saved me there, yeah, for sure. That's not overlooked. But without that damage mitigation, I probably would have died. Because I was holding block while spamming shields. I gotta go in about an hour, by the way. I'd prefer not have you stand right on top of me while you're on your mount. Thank you. I don't want to get bombed. Shields are the best part of Sorc. If they changed Arcanist shields just a bit so they didn't scale down so much, Arcanist could be somewhat better. I've seen damage on Arcanist with either the beam or the procs, but yeah, or D-swing, honestly. A lot of proc damage can be put out on an Arcanist. Max Sorc is hard to master. It definitely has a high skill ceiling. But it also, I would say, has the lowest floor for skill, too. It's easiest to pick up. Even when all Arcanist does is shield and run, he still dies. That's what's so hard with playing an Arcanist. It's not good. I stunned him. That's because I had him on stun. Oh yeah, I was stunning him on cooldown. Yeah, they didn't give too much heals on the shields on Arcanist because they didn't want the people to complain like it's just Max Sorc 2.0. Yeah. That's some quick. I like that idea of max resource. Yeah, I hate anything that scales with max health. That's so stupid. Tank meta is crazy on PS and Xbox. Everyone with 40k HP and max resistances. Yeah. I would be okay with being on PlayStation or Xbox with people with max HP because I have a build to kill those type of people. Oh, am I the only one sieging out here? Where's my EP siegers? Oh, maybe it's because I didn't tell anyone. How does Arc even do damage after proc nerfs? I know, right? My Arcanist actually used to be decent with Reliquin procs, but now it's like I was running Reliquin with Maw of the Infernal and Sea Serpents with Vate'Stron backbar. It was actually putting out like 5k DPS in duels. But now it's like you still just die too fast. Oh, will somebody else put down some siege? I've seen some Bash Arcanists though, it seems interesting. There's a lot of really strong Bash builds out right now. Even Necro's getting carried by the Bash build. Even Sorc, honestly. The problem is any proc build that's good on the worst class is going to be a lot better on the best class. Yeah, like, what's that one Stam Sorc who uses that Bash build in Stormhaven? The Legend or something like that? Or Azen, he runs a Bash Necro, and he goes into that one Necro ult, and then his bashes do even more damage. Mr. Legend, yeah. He runs that Bash Stam Sorc with the scribing shield throw that interrupts you if you're doing a castable. Or I think his actually stuns now that I think about it. Holy cow, I'm gonna go through all 50 blisses on this one keep. No, there's a bunch of EP, but they're just mass sieging us, so. I mean, there's like at least 6 EPs just standing around. I gotta stay mad. Oh. Yo, what's good, E-Man? I'm not streaming Discord sound, but E-Man, we got to discuss how we're going to rebrand ESO for ESO's sake. You know how all these new MMOs are coming out trying to cater to PvPers, but they just don't do it right. Sorry, my daughter came into my room. Let me turn you up. I can barely hear you for some reason. Oh, you're at 200%. What the heck? Voice and video output volume. There we go. Hey, Crowley, for like 5 or 10 minutes, am I good to stream Discord sound just to have this conversation? Sure. I don't have to though. It's not a big deal if we don't. No, it's all good. Oh, they can pick up on what I'm saying just by talking, so it's not a big deal. So, E-Man, the thing about that ESO needs is the devs don't even know how to market their game. They just market based off of expansions. But even that podcast that you did, you know, I think there was a lot of truth in what was being said, but also that I don't think there was a lot of marketing towards just how good this game's PvP really is. I think ESO needs a rebrand because people like have been. Hold on, I'm getting ganked. People are obviously looking for a PvP MMO. Yeah, but also you look at New World, how there's people that have been just seeking a PvP style game. They just don't realize just how good ESO really is. Sure, it might take you 3 or 4 months to get truly into the PvP scene, but take that time to enjoy the PvE content. Go through the story, level your character, find what you like playing, push the end game content, get all the gear you need, and then come and enjoy PvP because yeah, that too. Yeah, even when PvP doesn't work and the latency is bad, there's still a lot of fun to be had. And you market against that style. You be honest and tell them for real what's wrong with the game, but you also market that this is one of the only MMOs that actually has an open world PvP always on type game mode. And not only does it have Cyrodiil, but it also has Imperial City. Whereas in most games like WoW only has like BGs and duels, and that's it. That's all the PvP content you get in the game. You look at New World, you have to queue into a really long BG that never actually is that fun because it's always the same. It's linear. New World BG style of PvP is linear. You've got one base on one side and another base on the other side. You've got 2 teams, and you just whoever has the strongest team wins. Yeah. Crafty and Grace. No, this is Wretched and Rowdy. Chudan, Death Dealers. Same as always. But I'm being serious. I think ESO needs like an actual marketing team marketing the PvP, and since nobody's doing it, like why is there no advertising for the actual PvP in this game? Yeah, that's why people like that shouldn't be the one highlighting the game, because then it makes everybody look stupid. You need people who pull in high level of viewers, like E-Man here is pulling in 300 concurrent viewers to be showing people really what the game's all about. But not only in just E-Man, it just is like the PvP scene as a whole. I feel like a lot of us have gotten used to just kind of shitting on it, but at the end of the day, it is really the best PvP MMO in the genre. Yeah, like, yeah, you're just so much negative, so many negative YouTube videos lately. Yeah, the real content should be, let's compare ESO's PvP modes compared to every other MMO, and you will see that ESO PvP has it all. It has your 1v1s for duels. It has IC for small man groups. It has Cyrodiil for open world, always on PvP mode. It has BGs, and it's multi-map BGs, by the way, which when you look at games like World of Warcraft or New World or Throne of Liberty, their Alliance versus Alliance BG style combat PvP style is one map. It's usually one map. Whereas in ESO has more than one map. The biggest problem ESO is always going to suffer is that the devs do not want to pour money into into having better servers so that the game doesn't have as bad of latency, and that's always going to be an issue for high-end PvPers, because they're going to want to come into the game and they want to be able to push a button and that button go off. But that's just something you deal with. You learn how to play the game with latency. It is what it is. It's hard to sell that, but it's also easy to sell the most enjoyable PvP combat in any game I've ever played, honestly. Yeah, a lot of people do come and go. Oh yeah, and all the high-end players know, what to use and what not to use, because something's broken, something that isn't broken, Like a new player comes into PvP and starts using Overload, and then all of a sudden his light attacks don't work, and he loses a fight, and he doesn't understand why. Oh, by the way, your light attacks are glitched. Oh, okay, well that's good to know. Alchemist says there needs to be more guides or something, incentives for new PvP players. They should probably rework the player experience for Cyrodiil PvP, to be honest. Cyrodiil PvP basically needs to be like, hey, if you're below 1000 CP, you should probably find a group to engage with. That is true. No. They need to have a better way to help them set up and sets. Oh shoot, reading. Yeah, so Crowley says that the ESO dev team needs to be forced to play at least 1 hour a day of their own game. And I would say even be certain days need to be like PvP only oriented, you know what I mean? Like they have to play PvP one day and they have to go do dungeons the next. I don't know. I feel like there's hardly any new players in Zero. I agree they should market it better. Yeah, that's the thing there. I think there is a lot of new players, but they get the new player experience, which is that they get pummeled to death and then they leave. Which, I mean, that's even my new player experience. I played Cyrodiil and I was scared of IC. I was scared to go down into IC, and when I started to get more comfortable, I'll tell you how I got comfortable being a PvP player. I had joined a guild called Nelly's Misfits, and all we did was Zerg. And then I started being called a Zergling, and I realized that's a negative connotation title, and I don't want to be a Zergling. So I learned how to be a better player on my own. I feel like that's the natural progression of most PvP players, don't you say, man? What were you gonna say, man? Mm-hmm. Yep. Summit was angry. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, bar swapping's tough for new players. Well, the other thing about think about any game where somebody just gives you everything. How long are you gonna play it? You have to grind, and in any MMO, you have to grind your own tune, and you have to make him better to the point that you put in the work. The problem with big streamers is they get into MMOs like ESO, and somebody gives them everything. Like, hey, run these sets. Here's your sets. Everything's golded out. You didn't do nothing to work for those sets, but somebody just gave it to you. And now you're like, okay, well, you know, I guess I've got the best gear. I'm just going to be done playing now. That is another problem. Everyone wants to be a solo player, and here playing in a group is bad, so they don't get an opportunity to get better first. Yes, exactly, Barack. The problem that is, and I totally thought I muted myself. Sorry, chat. But yeah, that's the thing. Everybody, when you're first PvPing, you get called a Zergling for being in a group, and you're just trying to learn how to play. And then you try solo, and it's too hard, and then you just end up giving up. I need to set my mute. Apparently, the keybind isn't working. One sec. No, I still remember my experience. I was in IC on my Warden. Finally, I was not afraid to just run around. I was on an Orc Warden. I was hella fast. And then I was just approached by a big Zerg, and it was Nelly who whispered me, and she said, "Hey, we always see you in here alone. Are you looking for a guild?" I was like, "Sure." Next thing I know, I'm leading PvP groups. I'm getting whispers from some of the top players saying, "You're just a Zergling. That's all you do is Zerg." And I was like, is that a bad thing? Yeah, I mean, you come from MMOs like WoW and Throne and Liberty. It's like you're supposed to play with a group, and then you come into a game like this, and people yell at you for zerging, and you're like, "Oh, I didn't realize I was doing something wrong." Yeah, E-Man says it was built to zerg. Yeah, that's literally what Summit said in his video, right? Didn't he say he got debated basically because he saw all these players doing 1vx and that's what he wanted to do? All right. Yeah. 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 That's the funny thing is, you can pull any clips you want that makes you look good. You could be a terrible player and pull that clip. Oh, yeah. Me too. People usually tune into my stream just to find me and kill me, literally. I thought you never died. Why do you have deaths? That's the thing I always laugh about 1v1s. Some people won't 1v1 because they're afraid to die. And it's like, dude, it's okay to die. And if you lose to somebody who's worse than you, it's okay. It's not a big deal. Actually really hard to 1vx consistently in the current state. Oh yeah, I agree. It was definitely easier before. So many gankers too. So many people with a lot of HP. Deltia's mindset was always correct for anybody who's new to the game. Start with a lot of resistances and HP, and then slowly work backwards. Take out less HP, take out less resistances. Yeah. Yeah. That's funny. At least on Max Sorc it is. It works on everything pretty much. Yeah, so we're just saying that Rally Wretched is like the most overpowered build you can run on pretty much every class. So. Most new players don't even block.
It's true.
Yeah. This is why, well, see, the thing about blocking is a lot of new players do block, but they've learned that if they block too much, they drain their own resources. So they actually have to know when to block rather than to just block. You have to know when to block. E-Man, are you streaming? Okay. I gotta get off in like 20 minutes, so. I'm streaming right now. But I'm not streaming Discord sound, so you're good. I haven't changed my bar swap since the default keybind options, so mine's tilde. All of my default, all my keybinds pretty much default, even my potion, my weapon swap, everything. I tried playing ESO on controller Pytro and it was not easy. I can tell you that. It was hard as hell. I don't even know how people combo on controllers. How do you jump and cast abilities? Like, how do you do that? Well, see, I never really learned how to play competitively on a controller. That's my problem, I guess. You need thumbs. Yeah, that's exactly what E-Man is saying in Discord right now. Yeah, I think if we do like a planned Q&A session with all of us, I think that would be cool. We need to, because I seriously think we need to talk about how we're gonna like rebrand this game to get more PvP players in the game. I think all PvP players should be having that conversation. Because I think a lot of even top end players wish that the game had more players. Yeah. Modded controllers. I have my bar swap and jump map tablet paddles. Oh, that's interesting. What is going on? Bro, I've been on my PC playing video games since I was like 9, so I've always been PC. Oh, and another problem we have in ESO Council, we have people like you and E-Man teaming up and no one stopping them. Me and you. Oh, trust me, E-Man and me definitely get stopped because E-Man doesn't help nobody except himself. E-Man has no heals and I also have no heals, so really it's just a matter of yeah, it's just two 1vxers really. And most of the time people like E-Man way more than they like me, so they just I tried 2vxing with E-Man. Did not go okay. They weren't really thirsting me, they just weren't thirsting you. And I was just the only one around. At first I was taking it personally, like what do these guys have against me? And then I realized they just like you and they just don't they're gonna kill the person that they don't really know. I like 2vxing with like a DK, like Pytro. When we 2vx, it goes hard. Yeah. I know Epic's got great builds too. He's always trying to come up with something new. Zig, I'm gonna be out in here in like 10 minutes, so you can take my spot here, short. Yeah, toss in your last questions in YouTube. We're probably gonna go take the viewers over to E-Man here shortly. So, but I'll probably be streaming again later tonight. Just as we try and totally control Blackreach this campaign. I'm going to Velastris. Anybody who's here? Well, you know what's funny? Of all of E-Man's videos that always go viral, it's always his spreadsheet videos that go viral. Yeah, just say it's people like to see basic information in front of their face. But E-Man's AFK right now, by the way, so. Yes, easily digestible information. That's the word. You like to sniff kids, Crowley? Are you asking me to answer truthfully? You have builds on your channel? Just started playing again and working on a mag blade non-stealth. YouTube's definitely the best place to find builds, but I don't play a lot of any other classes besides Sorc, so. And I'll be redirecting here soon, man. We need to get other big streamers in though, like JTK and even Epic, to just basically talk about how we need to rebrand the game so we can actually get more players into the game. Yeah, I think if we should get Hammer TF and Blinks in Meeps into a channel together, and Crowley together too. Bring in the Law Dog. Bro. I couldn't imagine being in comms with Meeps and Law Dog. Alright. That's funny. E-Man, are you streaming now? Let me know when you go live. honestly not a lot of ESO YouTubers left anymore. I primarily only stream on YouTube. I could probably do better numbers wise if I did it on Twitch too, but I just don't care about Twitch. And I'm also not streaming. I'm not streaming for money either. That's the difference. I just stream for fun. Oh, what was his name? Is he a Templar? Yeah, I think I do remember him. Yeah, we'll have ESO at night here. Probably we'll start planning it. We'll call it, hey Crowley, we could call it ESO after, or ESO Adult Swim or something. ESO after hours. Everybody, we're gonna invite all PvP streamers who are seriously interested in making this game the PvP MMO genre, to own the PvP MMO genre. You ready? All right, baby girl. Okay, I'm coming out in just a second, okay? All right. Well, we start with someone like E-Man. Slowly but surely, we add other people who actually want to do it. Let's see, customization, redirect, E-Man. E-Man, the Chosen. Let's see, what is this stream called today? Bonk the World. All right, everybody. I've got to go. We're headed over to E-Man's stream, streaming under Bonk the World. I will take you there now. Save, and the rest of you guys have a good rest of your day. All right, yeah, I'll talk to you guys later.